They were very sensible people, very sensible. Farmers, sensibly dealing with things and working out things in such beautiful manner. Very innocent and simple people. And naive up to a point of sweetness. Very sweet. When we came here, they wanted to please us, so they wanted to put a flag for us, for our country. And they put Pakistan's flag in front of us. So I was very happy to see that. And they were talking vegetarianism, but when we came, my daughter had suddenly become vegetarian because she had developed a funny nausea in the ship, you see. So she was not eating any meat or anything. So she said, I am vegetarian. So they said, all right, then will you have chicken? They were that simple, very simple people. And now they're talking about vegetarianism. I'm surprised in 65 and 85 only in these 20 years, how much they have changed. Very nice. And they were not busy doing all these exercises and reducing weight or increasing weight and jogging on the road. Just now, yesterday I was walking, everybody was jogging like mad. Very sensible. But they have lost their common sense. Because perhaps they do not come in contact with Mother Earth, they are using machines too much. Maybe that is one of the reasons. And must be the air from other outside countries coming, and they think they are rustic, so they must accept that is all that is modern, sophisticated, perhaps, maybe. There's a story about a farmer who was traveling by train. And there were some naughty boys who came from the city, so they wanted to pull the legs of the farmer. So one of the boys asked him that if the eggs are selling here in this station for 20p and in the next station the chicken is selling for £1, what is my age? Just to tease him. So immediately the fellow says, you must be 22. He said, how do you know exactly I'm 22? He said, because my brother who is full mad is 44. You see, they are so practical, so brass, you see, as you call in American level, brass tacks. You see, they know what is it. He looked at him and he said, 22? He said, how? Why? My brother, who is 44, is full mad. And these boys didn't know where to look, you see, because they wanted to tease him. And the farmers have great sense. Like we had one minister who had developed a bad neck, you see, White Vishuddhi, Prime Minister. He was Chief Minister. He used to go on like this, his head used to go like this. So some farmers came to see him. They saw him and they looked at him. They said, oh, he's saying no already, what's the use of telling him anything? We have lots of stories of farmers in India, which shows how much they understand life. I had a very nice gardener. He was from a village. So there was one fellow, old fellow, another gardener. He says, no use talking to this old fellow. I said, why? He said, if he is a Hindu, then an old man is a gone case. I said, why? Because in young age they live like ascetics and in old age they become like bhoots. But if he's a Muslim, they don't live like ascetics in young age, they enjoy life, and in old age they are satisfied souls. So you better talk to a Muslim old man than to an Hindu old man. I mean, the reading is so correct about things, Everything that he said was so practical and so sensible. I was really surprised how he could say these things with such sweetness and with such goodness, and how he understood so many things so well. And he was a very young fellow, about, I would say, 30, 32 years of age. So he came to Bombay to see us. He didn't know our full address. He only knew Marine Drive. So he told the fellow, his taxi fellow, he drive me at Marine Drive. He said, Marine Drive is a big place. He said, drive me anywhere in Marine Drive. He drove. So he went and asked, is there a very tall gentleman staying in Marine Drive somewhere? And you see, my husband is one of the tallest in Indians, you see. So he went to the servants, asked, have you seen any tall Saab anywhere? He said, there's one tallest staying there, you see. So that's how he came to our house. And he showed them his shoes. This shoe is given to me by my Saab. He's also very tall, you see. So he said, this shoe he has given me. And he wears the same style of shoes. So servants notice all these things. They're very practical people. So another gardener who met him, he said, yes, there's a tall fellow and he wears the same type of shoes. So he came to our house. How they are sharp and how their eyes are so penetrating, how they know everything about everything. It is remarkable, very remarkable. And that is what we have to be. We have to be gurus with the mother's influence on us. All the time the mother controlling us, the mother guiding us, the mother making our banks, mother making our maryadas. So the motherliness is your blessing. Today you are raising your kundalini because your guru is a mother. Otherwise you could never have done it. And that is why motherliness is so important. One of the reasons perhaps why the Sahaja-yogis run away from the leaders and sometimes from the people who want to have followed may be that we do not know that they are just entering in, just opening out. So try to be kind, just hatching. The little chicks, you see, will die very fast. You have to handle them very, very carefully. I am saying this after so many years of not saying this. And I am requesting all of you, try to develop, sit before the mirror and try to act like a mother, let us say. Practice it. Try to be nice, kindly, gentle, patient. If you want to spread Sahaja Yoga in the West, we have to do that way. Not in Maharashtra. Maharashtra's mothers are quite strict and they are straightforward and children are used to it. You might find that you will say that my mother was a very strict lady, but I think I like her very much because she's taught me so many things. My sisters are expert cooks. We are very good in life. We are doing so well in life. We don't trouble anyone. All these things have come from our mother. She was a strict lady. She would not tolerate any nonsense. She would never tell a lie herself. And if you tell her, all right, if this gentleman is coming, you tell that I'm not in the house. Don't tell me to tell lies. I'll tell him that you told me to tell the lies. That's how she was. And that's how she treated us. And we lived with that. But we didn't mind it because what she did was for our good. We knew that she was doing it for our good. Not in this country. People don't understand this fact. They have ego. They never understand that this is for your good. They will always understand this is aggressiveness because they themselves are aggressed or they are aggressive. If they are aggressive, they are even worse. So try to understand what is the situation is in this country. I have adjusted myself. You also should adjust yourself here to the way it is. And that's how we should not hear any more, any complaints about. Now again the Guru Tattva has to go inside, the Mother Tattva.